3, 2, 1.
On whose tombstone would you find this quotation taken from one of his most famous poems? The answer is D. Edgar Allan Poe. Which philosopher is best known for his concept of Dasein? The answer is C. Martin Heidegger. Which phrase can mean feat of strength? The answer is C. Tour de force. Based on Mr. Toad's car driving in the wind in the willows, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was established in 1955. What is it? The answer is C. A ride at Disneyland. What tennis player won the US Open in 1990, becoming the youngest ever US Open champion in men's singles? The answer is A. Pete Sampras. MT. Everest is located in which country? The answer is A. Nepal. Which constellation contains the largest known black hole? The answer is B. Sagittarius. Pleonasm is a literary term. Which of these could be considered an example of pleonasm? The answer is C. A tiny little child. Who wrote Critique of Pure Reason?
The answer is A. Kant.
What type of reproduction only involves one parent? The answer is D. Asexual. A ball is thrown up into the air. Which force causes the ball to fall to the ground? The answer is B. Gravity. Which of these human physiological properties does the Terminator from the Terminator movies possess? The answer is D. All of these. What year did the hilarious movie from the 80s, Back to School, first hit the theaters in the United States? The answer is B. 1986. Where would you most likely find a full-grown Thorius adelos? The answer is B. Forest. On the Nintendo 64 version of Mario Kart, Wario replaced which of the following playable characters from the Super NES version? The answer is A. Koopa Troopa. I turn the earth green and make it wet, yet I'm not a plant. What am I? The answer is B. Grass. Which food requires more energy to be digested than it provides? The answer is A. All of these. How many teeth does THR average adult human have? The answer is B. 32. I spend hours in virtual lands, fighting monsters and solving puzzles. What am I? The answer is B. Robot. What is Chris Brown's middle name? The answer is C. Morris. At least twice an actor/actress has been nominated for a Razzie and an Oscar for the same performance. Who is the first actress to achieve this distinction? The answer is C. Amy Irving. What structure surrounds the cell and regulates materials that enter and leave the cell? The answer is D. Cell membrane. What is the title of the 1982 film that received the Oscar for Best Picture at the 55th Academy Awards in 1983? The answer is D. Gandhi. I live in a box and speak many languages. What am I? The answer is A. Google Translate. I can make the smallest of sounds, but cannot be heard. What am I? The answer is D. Capacitor. I'm long and slim, yet I can hold a pound. What am I? The answer is D. Tape measure. What are responsible for removing excess H+ ions from the blood? The answer is C. Kidneys. Which word refers to the ancient Greek songs performed by a chorus in honor of the Greek god Dionysus? The answer is C. Dithyramb. Which president wrote a best-selling autobiography after leaving office? The answer is C. Richard Nixon. What kind of animal is Pocahontas' pet called Meeko in Walt Disney's 1995 animated movie Pocahontas? The answer is D. Raccoon. In the solar system, moons orbit planets. Which of these do planets orbit? The answer is A. The sun. What is a chaise longue typically used for? The answer is B. Sleeping. Which tool opens bottles? The answer is A. Corkscrew.
What fruit is often used to make marmalade?
The answer is B. Orange. What is the name of the new defense against the dark arts teacher who first appears in the novel Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? The answer is D. Professor Lupin. Which hormone is responsible for controlling sugar levels in the body? The answer is B. Insulin. What organisms known as decomposers break down wastes in dead organisms into smaller molecules?
The answer is A. Bacteria.
I'm a small device that connects two things and carries electricity. What am I? The answer is B. Extension cord. What is the liquid component in blood? The answer is D. Plasma. What is the largest prime number? The answer is D, infinitely large. I'm small, silent, and always listening. What am I? The answer is C, speaker. I'm round, sweet, and red. What am I? The answer is D, watermelon. American Civil War nurse Clara Barton was born on Christmas Day in what year? The answer is A, 1821. I'm not living but I grow, not born but I die. What am I? The answer is D, candle. Which of the following words means a street performer? The answer is C, busker. What happens to the energy levels of electrons as they are closer to the nucleus? The answer is A, they are lower. Kepler's laws relate to the motion of what? The answer is B, planets. What is the only mountain range that extends from the Arctic Ocean to the Antarctic? The answer is D, Alps. Which vegetable is often pickled in Eastern European cuisine? The answer is A, cucumber. For which movie did Harrison Ford receive an Oscar Award nomination?